love that I get to follow a song all about shit. Yes. So guys, I got dumped recently. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, and in the goodbye speech, the guy told me that I was, quote, the best sex he'd ever had. Which should have made me feel good about myself. But it just really made me realize I must have a terrible personality. Because you don't break up with the best sex you've ever had. You make that shit work. Right? You're with me on that. But don't feel too bad for me, because I am seeing a new guy, and he's really cute. He tells me all the time, he's like, I need to see you more often. And I like want to be coy, so I'm like, only twice a week, Dr. Bowman. You're a good psychiatrist, but you're not that good. Okay? Okay. Now, I actually have what's called borderline personality disorder. Anybody else? Woohoo! Fun stuff, right? It's characterized by 9 criteria, those being abandonment issues, unstable relationships, suicidal thoughts, self-destructive behaviors, chronic feelings of emptiness, paranoia, mood shifts, uncontrollable anger, and perfect tits. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that I have all 9. That is a perfect score. It's weird, though, having a personality disorder, because I was actually voted best personality in high school. But, like, to be fair, I was in Arkansas, so it's possible they couldn't read what they were voting for, you know? My first relationship was actually with a woman. You guys can clap for that. That's pretty hot. Thank you. My first relationship was with a woman who is now a man. Guys always think it's really hot that I've been with a chick until they meet her. So it's like, hey honey, this is my ex-girlfriend, Landon. They never seem as into the threesome after that, you know. They still do it, they're just not as into it. I actually, I work with kids. I dress up like different characters when I go to their birthday parties. It's a pretty sweet gig. Like sometimes I'll be Cinderella, or sometimes I'll be Snow White, or sometimes I'll be Elmo. Only for copyright reasons, I'm not allowed to say Elmo. I have to say the red monster, which sounds more like a euphemism for that time of the month than it does somebody you want at your kid's birthday party. But the kids, they're so cute. Like, they'll come up to me and they're like, oh my God, I've seen your movie! Which is probably the only time I'll ever hear that. Yeah. Thank you. I really like the song TikTok by Kesha. You guys know that song? Yeah, I thought we saw some gays in the house. Yeah! Woo! There's a line in that song that I really love where she says, all the boys like us because they say we got swagger, but we kick them to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. It's like, really, Kesha? Mick Jagger's 80. Why do you want some guy that was like marginally attractive 50 years ago? I think she has some daddy issues. Or some granddaddy issues. Shit. But my favorite kind of music is actually rap music. Do we have any rap fans in the house? A few? All right. No, I really like rap music, but there's one thing I never get, and there's all these songs about hating the cops, like, motherfuck the police. But I have yet to hear one song that says, motherfuck parking enforcement. Thank you. I feel like that's a track we could all really get behind. I'm gonna drop it next week on my album. I want my rapper name to be the number 2 and then Shay, like touche. That's not even a joke, that's just true. No, but I do get why people hate the cops, because like I have a black friend. Thank you. I'm hip like that. I have a black friend named Patrick, who was coming to my house kind of late at night one night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and he gets stopped by the cops just because he's driving a nice car in a nice neighborhood and he's black, and they ask him if he is a gang member, which I just think is so sad. They didn't even ask him the right question. They should have asked him if he was a drug dealer. Why do you think he's driving to my house at 3 in the morning? Duh. No, I'm just kidding. He was there to fuck me. I actually had a one-night stand the other night, and I managed to leave without my shoes. Which I know seems like kind of a weird thing to leave without, but to be fair, I'm from Arkansas, so I'm surprised I was even wearing shoes when I got there. You know what I mean? But like, it sucked because of all the things that people told me that I could lose in having casual sex, like, oh, you might lose your health, or you might lose your friends, or you might lose your dignity. Not once did they tell me I could lose my favorite pair of shoes. Because I swear I would have listened, okay? And like, they weren't expensive, but they were from Goodwill. And you can't just walk back in there and re-buy that shit. It's a once-in-a-lifetime purchase, right? Yeah, it's a weird walk of shame home, too, without your shoes, I'll tell you that. Although, my favorite walk of shame home ever is the day after Halloween. Because, like, on November 1st, if you're still wearing that slutty Native American costume, everybody realizes it, you know? It's like maybe you were a slutty Native American, but the next day you're just plain slutty. You know? It's bad. I was at a Starbucks the other day, and I got really nervous because I ordered a soy white mocha. But when they called it out, I swear to God, I heard Soylent Mocha. And that shit is people. It's made out of people. But it got me to thinking. I was like, you know what? Even if Starbucks did make their drinks out of people, we'd all still go there. Because, like, they'd still have really, you know, they'd still be really convenient. They'd be on every corner. And if anything, the lines would just be a little shorter. Wah, wah. You guys want another wah-wah joke? I love telling wah-wah jokes. So, I hate that every fucking celebrity in Hollywood is on a diet. Like, even Ellen DeGeneres says she no longer eats junk food. Of course, she still does a lot of eating out. All right, you get one more of those, because I'm in the mood. I can't believe that Reggie Bush and Kim Kardashian broke up. No doubt he had a hard time leaving her behind. Whoa! These are so bad. Who writes this shit? Oh, wait, me.
Another.
Another? That's all I got right now. Oh, wait, I do have one more along those same lines. I hate when people say whatever doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. It's like, really? What about polio? I feel like they should say whatever doesn't kill you might make you stronger, or it might cause irreversible nerve damage. The second one's not as catchy, but it's more accurate. But like, another phrase that I really hate when people say is, I want to fuck the shit out of you. Because that's just gross. Like, let's not talk about bodily functions when we're in the bedroom, you know? Like, I would never say to you, sir, for a number of reasons. I would never say, I want to suck the piss out of you. Because that's just gross. But, like, here's the thing is, like, I'm perfectly capable of getting rid of the shit on my own. You know what? Like, that's something I can do. So if you're going to fuck something out of me, have it be something I can get rid of. Like, Hey, baby. I want to fuck the abandonment issues out of you. That fits me a lot better. You know? Thanks. I'll leave you guys with this. First of all, where are my small dicks at? Yeah? Come on, own that shit. I know there's some of you in the room. Just own it. It's cool. You know what? Here's the thing, like, I have no real problem with small dicks, because, like, I'm pretty small myself. You know what I mean? But, like, here's the thing that I can't get behind, is that we're not allowed to talk about it. You know, it's like we're not allowed to bring it up. It's like there's this elephant that's not in the room. And, like, I was dating this guy his penis was so small.
How small was it?
Thank you. No one ever catches that right on time. Thank you for that. It was so small that it actually reminded me of changing a baby's diaper. It was bad. And he rolls over. People always awe at that too, and I'm like, are you awing for me or him? Because I put up with that shit for a year. All for me. You know what I mean? But he rolls over to me one morning and he says, oh God, I just woke up with the hugest boner. And I had to agree. And lying like that, it hurt my soul. And bottom line for me is, if you're not going to hurt my hole, don't hurt my soul.